Hello, everyone, and welcome back to JS English Zone, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Julie, and I am absolutely thrilled about today's super practical topic.
Hey everyone, I'm Jack, and I took 3 wrong buses getting here today.
Oh, Jack, 3 wrong buses? How long did it take you?
Normally 20 minutes, today 1 hour 45. I saw parts of this city I've never seen before.
Oh no, I left home at exactly 7:52, caught the express bus on schedule, arrived 12 minutes early as always.
You know the exact minute you left? I leave when I leave and hope for the best. Very different approach.
Clearly. Did you at least enjoy your accidental city tour?
I saw a lovely park I didn't know existed and a bakery that smelled incredible. Silver lining?
Always finding the positive. Before we start, if you like our podcast, please click the like button, subscribe to JS English Zone, and share this with friends learning English. We want to help everyone speak English with confidence.
Yes, especially if any of them also take wrong buses regularly.
Now, today, we're talking about commute English, the phrases you need for navigating public transport, asking for directions, and making small talk during your daily journey.
So, like, everything you need to survive getting from home to work in English?
Exactly. Every single day, the same situations occur. If you have the right English phrases, your commute becomes confident and comfortable.
Versus confused and accidentally scenic like mine today.
Today, we fix that. This vocabulary is essential not just at home, but for traveling to English-speaking countries, navigating airports, train stations, unfamiliar cities.
Getting lost in a foreign city without the right phrases is genuinely stressful.
Very stressful, but with today's phrases, you will always know exactly what to say to bus drivers, ticket officers, fellow passengers, helpful strangers.
I needed several helpful strangers today. Unfortunately, my asking for directions English was not great.
By the end of today, it will be excellent. Okay, our very first phrase, which platform does it leave from? Platforms are the numbered areas where you wait for your train or bus. Knowing which platform prevents missed connections.
Like, you're at a big train station and ask, "Excuse me, which platform does the 7:15 to Manchester leave from?"
Exactly. Very natural, very clear, immediately understood by any station staff.
I once stood on the wrong platform for 12 minutes watching my train leave from the platform directly opposite.
Oh, Jack, that must have been so frustrating.
I waved at it, the train, like it could hear me.
Which platform does it leave from, asked early, prevents exactly this. Ask immediately, never assume. Our second phrase, a single or return, is something ticket officers ask constantly. A single means one way, a return means round trip. Very important distinction.
I once bought a single when I needed a return, had to buy another ticket on the way back, paid double. Over several months, actually, I just kept making the same mistake.
Simply knowing single or return would have saved you significant money. Memorize it immediately. You will hear it every time you buy a ticket in Britain, especially.
2 words saves money and confusion.
Our third phrase, does this bus go to, is the most essential bus travel question. Before you board any bus, confirm it's going where you need.
This phrase would have saved me entirely today. All 3 wrong buses.
3 times you could have asked, does this bus go to, and saved yourself hours. Assumption is the enemy of commuting. 5-second question prevents 45-minute detours.
5 seconds versus 1 hour 45. The math is very clear.
And our fourth phrase, is this seat taken, is the polite phrase for asking whether a seat is available. On buses, trains, metros, whenever you want to sit somewhere that might be saved.
I once sat in a seat that was apparently being saved, didn't ask, and created a very awkward situation for 4 stops.
3 little words, is this seat taken, prevents all of that. Always ask, always. Now, speaking of commuting adventures, I want to tell you about a journey about 18 months ago that completely tested my commute English. I was traveling to an important conference in an unfamiliar city and had to navigate an entirely new transport system and
Wait, what city? What happened?
patience, Jack. All the wonderful details are coming very soon.
Every single time.
Let's continue, and I'll finish that story. 18 months ago, I was invited to speak at an education conference in Edinburgh, Scotland. Beautiful city, but completely unfamiliar transport system.
Edinburgh, exciting and terrifying simultaneously.
Both. I had prepared extensively, printed maps, downloaded the transport app, written key routes in my notebook, color-coded naturally.
Color-coded transport notes, of course.
So I arrived at Edinburgh train station, very grand, very busy. I needed to get to my hotel and found the bus information desk immediately. Excuse me, which bus goes to Princes Street and which platform does it leave from? Two phrases in one question, very efficient.
And it worked?
The officer said, Bus 23, Platform 4, every 8 minutes. Perfect. So I went to the ticket machine. It asked a single or return. I selected return confidently. But then it asked for my destination postcode, not the street name, the postcode specifically.
And you didn't know the postcode.
I had written the street address, not the postcode. Queue forming behind me, machine waiting, completely stuck. So I stepped aside politely, said, I'm so sorry, please go ahead, looked it up on my phone, rejoined the queue, got my ticket.
That was actually very graceful. Most people just stand there frozen.
Panicking helps nobody on public transport. I found platform 4 and asked a fellow passenger, Excuse me, does this bus go to Princes Street? Just to confirm.
You double confirmed even after asking the officer.
Always confirm. The passenger said, Aye, it does, and we had a lovely conversation all the way to my stop. I arrived perfectly, delivered my talk brilliantly, and fell completely in love with Edinburgh. The lesson? Transport systems vary everywhere, but the English phrases remain the same. Learn the phrases, navigate anywhere.
I need this lesson urgently, given today's 3-bus situation.
Okay, our fifth phrase, how many stops is it, means how many stations or bus stops do I pass before reaching my destination. Very useful for knowing when to get ready to exit.
Like, excuse me, how many stops is it to the city center? And they say 4 stops, so you count and prepare at the 4th one?
Exactly. Very reassuring when you're nervous about missing your stop.
I miss stops constantly. I get distracted by my phone, and suddenly I'm 3 stops past where I need it.
How many stops is it, plus counting carefully, equals never missing your stop again. Our sixth phrase, I think I've missed my stop, is the honest, calm phrase for when you've gone too far. Say it to the driver immediately. Don't panic, don't stay silent.
I say this to myself regularly, usually internally and slightly desperately.
Say it out loud to the driver. For example, excuse me, I think I've missed my stop. I needed Riverside Station. What's the best way back? Drivers deal with this constantly. They are very used to it and very helpful.
I've been suffering in silence for years when I could have just asked.
Silence helps nobody on public transport. Our seventh phrase, could you tell me when we reach, is a wonderfully polite request asking a driver or fellow passenger to let you know when your stop arrives. Perfect when you're worried about missing it.
Like, excuse me, could you tell me when we reach Central Station? I'm not familiar with this route.
Exactly, and most people are genuinely happy to help. It also creates a natural conversation starter.
Asking for help opens conversations. I like that double benefit.
People love being helpful, and helping someone navigate creates immediate warmth. And our eighth phrase, is the next stop, means confirming what station is coming up next. Is the next stop Victoria? Checking you're on track. Short, quick, completely natural.
I always feel embarrassed asking fellow passengers things, like I'm bothering them.
That feeling is so common for English learners, but truly, most people on public transport are happy to help. A quick question is never a bother, especially if your English isn't perfect. People respond with warmth to someone trying, always.
That's actually really reassuring. Okay, I'll ask fellow passengers more.
Good. Now, I have another story. This one happened during my regular morning commute about 8 months ago. Something very unexpected happened with the passenger sitting beside me, and
What happened? Who was the passenger?
you know exactly what I'm going to say.
Yes, and I'm still going to ask.
All right. 8 months ago, completely ordinary Tuesday morning, I was on my usual bus, 7:58 service, sitting by the window reviewing my lesson plans.
Reviewing lesson plans on the bus, of course.
Productive commute time. At the third stop, an older woman sat beside me, very elegantly dressed, large shopping bag, slightly out of breath. She settled in and said cheerfully, "Is the next stop the Market Street one, love?" And I said, "Yes, 2 more stops." And she said, "Oh, thank goodness, I almost missed my connection."
She started the conversation with our phrase, is the next stop.
Exactly. And from that one question, we talked for the remaining 12 minutes. She was a retired English teacher from Leeds, visiting her daughter.
An English teacher on your commute.
And we talked about teaching, language learning, and how public transport is actually the best place to practice real conversation English. She said, "The best English practice I ever gave my students was sending them on a bus journey with 3 questions to ask strangers. Just 3 questions, and they came back transformed."
3 questions on a bus. Simple but brilliant.
And the lesson from her? Real English lives on public transport, not in textbooks. Real accents, real rhythms, real kindness between strangers. Every commute is a language classroom.
I never thought of my commute as an English classroom before. Usually I think of it as a survival situation.
Today, we transform it into an opportunity. Our 9th phrase, "Excuse me, could you move down?" is the polite phrase for asking people on a crowded bus or train to move further along, creating more space.
Like, the bus is crowded at the front but empty at the back, and you ask people to move down?
Exactly. Very common on British buses. The driver sometimes announces it too. "Could passengers please move down the bus?" Very standard phrase.
I usually just squeeze in awkwardly and hope for the best.
"Excuse me, could you move down?" is so much more effective and more comfortable for everyone. Our 10th phrase, "Which way is it to?" is your fundamental direction-asking phrase. Works everywhere, on the street, in a station, anywhere you need to find something.
Like, excuse me, which way is it to the nearest metro station? Or which way is it to platform 7?
And it's better than just "where is," because "which way" specifically asks for directional guidance, left, right, straight ahead. Much more useful for actually finding places.
I ask where is, and people point vaguely, and I still get lost.
Ha! "Which way is it to?" gets you left, right, straight on. Actual, actionable directions. Language precision equals practical results. Our 11th phrase, "I'm trying to get to," is a wonderfully open phrase that invites help from anyone nearby. You share your destination and let the other person give you the most useful guidance.
Like, excuse me, I'm trying to get to the National Museum. Am I heading in the right direction?
People respond so warmly to this phrase because it's honest and open. You're not pretending to know, you're genuinely asking.
I usually wander confidently in wrong directions rather than admitting I'm lost.
Confident wrong walking. Honesty over pride when navigating. And our 12th phrase, "Is it within walking distance?" means is the destination close enough to reach on foot. Very practical for deciding whether to walk, take transport, or get a taxi.
I once took a bus for 2 stops that turned out to be a 3-minute walk. Paid for a ticket, waited 8 minutes for the bus.
Ha! "Is it within walking distance?" would have saved you so much time and money. Now, Jack, I believe you have a story.
Right.
So, 4 months ago, a very specific Monday morning, I had an important meeting at 9 a.m. My manager had reminded me 3 times, Jack, do not be late. So I left home actually early, 40 minutes before I needed to arrive.
That is impressive forward planning.
I got to the bus stop, my usual bus came, I got on confidently. Didn't ask does this bus go to because I take it every day.
I feel something coming.
They had changed the route that Monday. Engineering works. My bus was diverted completely. I was listening to music, didn't see the announcement, didn't notice for about 7 stops.
7 stops in the wrong direction?
I looked up from my phone and thought, this doesn't look right. So I said to the passenger beside me, excuse me, is the next stop Central Avenue? And she said, oh no, love, we're going to Eastfield. Central Avenue is the other direction entirely.
The passenger delivered the devastating news.
So I said, very calmly actually, I think I've missed my stop. Which way is it to get back to Central Avenue? She told me exactly which bus to catch back. So I got off and asked a man at the stop, excuse me, I'm trying to get to Central Avenue as fast as possible. Is it within walking distance? He said about 25 minutes on foot or the number 12 bus in 3 minutes.
Good information.
I ran to the number 12 stop, asked the driver, does this bus go to Central Avenue? Confirmed yes, and arrived at my meeting at 9:04. Only 4 minutes late after all that.
Oh, Jack, incredible recovery.
And I used, is the next stop. I think I've missed my stop. Which way is it to? I'm trying to get to. Is it within walking distance? Does this bus go to? All in about 15 minutes of crisis navigation.
Every single transport phrase used in one genuine emergency, and only 4 minutes late? Genuinely impressive.
My manager said, you're late, Jack, and I said, I navigated a significant transport disruption using only English phrases. She didn't know what to do with that.
The best excuse ever delivered. Now, let's move to our most powerful commute phrases yet. Now for our final vocabulary set, phrases for small talk, polite commute interactions, and handling unexpected transport situations.
Unexpected transport situations, my specialty.
Our resident expert. Okay, our 13th phrase, is this running on time, means is this service arriving at the scheduled time or is it delayed? Essential at any station, any stop, any platform.
Like, you're at a platform, the train is due in 2 minutes, nothing is showing on the board, so you ask, excuse me, is this running on time?
Exactly. And the answer shapes your next decision. Wait patiently or find an alternative route immediately.
I wait, always, even when it's clearly not coming.
Hope strategy. Replace hope with information. Is this running on time gives you facts, not feelings. Our 14th phrase, there seems to be a delay, is the natural, calm way to acknowledge that your transport is not on schedule. You might say it to a fellow passenger or hear it from a driver.
Like, you and another passenger are both waiting, nothing is coming, and you say, there seems to be a delay. Do you know what's happening?
Perfect. It opens conversation and acknowledges the shared frustrating situation. British people especially bond beautifully over transport delays. It's practically a national tradition.
There seems to be a delay. Instant British friendship phrase.
Completely. Our 15th phrase, could you repeat that please, is absolutely essential on public transport, where announcements are often muffled or spoken very fast. Even native speakers struggle with station announcements.
I have never understood a single train station announcement in my life. They all sound like blum 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 platform, blub blub blub, delay, blub blub blub.
That is so accurate. Just say, excuse me, could you repeat that please? I didn't quite catch it. Asking for repetition shows intelligence, not weakness. And related phrase, I didn't quite catch that. Equally natural and polite.
That reframe is extremely helpful. Going to use, could you repeat that please, approximately 40 times per commute going forward.
Ha. And our 16th phrase, do you commute this way every day, is the perfect commute small talk opener. Natural, friendly, relevant to the shared situation. It invites conversation without being intrusive.
Like, you've been sitting beside someone for 10 minutes and say, do you commute this way every day? I'm not very familiar with this route.
Exactly. Adding, I'm not familiar with this route makes it even more natural, explains why you're asking, invites them to share local knowledge.
And if they say yes, you have a local expert right beside you. Free commute guidance.
The best kind of local knowledge. Now, Jack, tell us your most memorable commute story.
The airport story. 6 months ago, I had to catch an early flight, 6 a.m. departure. Needed to leave home at 3:30 a.m.
3:30 a.m. Already sounds challenging for Jack.
Extremely. So, dark, empty streets, one other person at the stop, a man with a large suitcase. I asked, very proudly, "Excuse me, does this bus go to Central Station?" He said, "It does, but there seems to be a delay tonight. Engineering works."
3:30 a.m. engineering works?
We waited 20 minutes. Finally, the bus came. I asked the driver, "Could you tell me when we reach Central Station, please?" He said, "No problem, mate." Then I turned to the suitcase man and said, "Do you commute this way every day?"
At 3:30 a.m. you started small talk?
I was very awake from nerves.
And it worked. He was a pilot, commuting to the airport too. He knew the airport express perfectly. Which platform, single or return, how many stops, which exit, complete guidance. Your small talk unlocked a complete transport expert.
And I arrived at Central Station. He pointed me to the Airport Express. I asked the ticket machine for a single, got to the platform, asked a cleaner, "Is this running on time?" She confirmed yes. Then on the Airport Express, an announcement came, completely incomprehensible. I turned to the pilot and said, "Could you repeat that, please? I didn't quite catch it." And he laughed and said, "Don't worry, even I don't understand those announcements."
Even the pilot couldn't understand the announcement.
Which made me feel so much better.
And I caught my flight with 20 minutes to spare.
Jack, every commute phrase used perfectly. Does this bus go to? There seems to be a delay. Could you tell me when we reach? Do you commute this way every day? Single or return? Is this running on time? Could you repeat that, please? All in one 3:30 a.m. journey.
And I made a pilot friend, which feels useful somehow.
Always networking, Jack, even at 3:30 a.m. Now, let's talk about how our listeners can use all these phrases in their real daily journeys. Now, let's talk about how to use everything we've learned in real life. 16 brilliant commute phrases used confidently on buses, trains, metros, in stations, with strangers.
And I can personally confirm these phrases work at 3:30 a.m. in complete darkness with a pilot stranger, so they work anywhere.
The ultimate stress test passed. Tip 1. Treat every commute as an English practice session. Your daily commute is the perfect, low-stakes English environment. Same route, same situations, same phrases repeated daily. Perfect for building automatic, confident responses.
Because the situations repeat every day, the phrases become automatic through natural repetition.
Exactly. Every day the bus driver says, "Good morning," respond in English. Every day someone asks about your stop, answer in English. Small moments, enormous cumulative effect. Even just, "Good morning, does this bus go to the high street?" Complete English interaction from one simple exchange.
One exchange per commute. That's manageable even for me. 250 practice sessions per year minimum.
Compound practice. Tip 2. Learn your specific route vocabulary, the actual names of your stops and stations. Practice saying them clearly and confidently. Nothing is more confusing than asking for help but mispronouncing your destination.
I once asked for Westminster instead of Westminster, and 3 people looked very confused.
One small sound completely changes the word. And learn local transport vocabulary too. Tube, metro, underground, subway, tram, coach. Different English-speaking cities use different words for the same things.
Like London says tube, but New York says subway, but Paris says metro even in English?
Exactly right. Same concept, different local vocabulary. Very important for travelers. Tip 3. Practice your direction phrases with a map. Open Google Maps and practice. Which way is it to the National Museum? Is the train station within walking distance? Practice with real places on real maps.
So your mouth practices the geography and the English simultaneously.
And when you need the phrase in real life, your brain already has the map practice memory attached. It comes out much more naturally. 10 minutes with a map and commute phrases builds enormous real-world confidence.
Maps plus phrases equals navigation superpower.
Tip 4. Use transport apps in English only. Google Maps, City Mapper, local transport apps. Read every instruction in English. Turn left in 50 meters. Your stop is approaching. There is a delay on this service. Real English in real navigation context.
I use maps in my native language currently. Switching to English would be immersive navigation training.
And you're already using the app anyway. Zero extra time needed. Just switch the language setting. Everyone, switch your navigation apps to English today. Immediate daily immersion with zero extra effort.
Doing this literally right now.
Ha, perfect. Tip 5. Prepare 3 commute conversation openers and memorize them completely. Do you commute this way every day? There seems to be a delay. Do you know what's happening? Excuse me, is the next stop Central? 3 phrases: confident, natural, conversation starting, like tools in your pocket, already ready when you need them.
3 phrases, infinite conversation possibilities.
Tip 6. Don't be afraid of accents. Different English-speaking cities have very different accents. London, Manchester, Edinburgh, Dublin, New York, Sydney all sound quite different. The solution? Exposure and confidence. Listen to English content from different regions. And when you don't understand, say, "Could you repeat that, please?" confidently.
So the phrase itself is the solution to the accent problem. The skill is asking, not perfect understanding.
Perfectly said. Accents are not obstacles. They are invitations to practice. Could you repeat that, please? Tip 7. Make a commute phrase emergency card. A small card or phone note with your essential phrases. I think I've missed my stop. I'm trying to get to. Which way is it to? Does this bus go to? Could you repeat that, please? Your transport survival kit.
I need this urgently. This morning specifically.
Ha, perfect. Tip 8. Be a helpful passenger yourself. When you see someone looking confused at a map or checking their phone anxiously, offer help. Are you looking for something? Can I help? Being helpful reinforces your own vocabulary and creates wonderful commute connections.
So helping others practices my own phrases too.
Teaching is the most powerful form of learning, like the retired English teacher who connected with me over one stop question, and your pilot friend at 3:30 a.m. Both started with simple commute questions and became wonderful interactions.
Every single time.
Now, quick role play. You're a commuter at a busy train station. I'm a station worker. You're trying to catch a train to Riverside and you're slightly confused. Ready?
This is extremely realistic to my daily life. Go ahead.
Good morning. Can I help you?
Excuse me, I'm trying to get to Riverside Station. Which platform does the train leave from?
Platform 6. Next service in 4 minutes.
Wonderful. Is it running on time or is there a delay?
Running perfectly on time. Do you have your ticket?
Could I get a return to Riverside, please? How much does that come to?
Return is $4.50. Platform is just through those doors. Straight ahead, turn left.
Perfect, thank you. Sorry, could you repeat that, please? Did you say left or right?
Left. Through the main doors, then left. You'll see Platform 6 clearly signed.
Brilliant. Oh, one more thing. Is Riverside within walking distance of the town center? I might walk back.
About 15 minutes on foot. Very pleasant walk.
Wonderful. I'll take the return ticket then.
Jack? Perfect. Every phrase completely natural.
I'm trying to get to. Which platform does it leave from? Is it running on time? Single or return? Could you repeat that, please? Is it within walking distance? All in under 2 minutes.
Every single one, flowing completely naturally like a real confident commuter. Those phrases work in Edinburgh, London, New York, Sydney, any English-speaking transport system anywhere in the world.
Universal Commute English. That's genuinely exciting.
Now let's go over the main points. We covered boarding and ticketing. Which platform does it leave from? A single or return? Does this bus go to? Is this seat taken? Then navigation. How many stops is it? I think I've missed my stop. Could you tell me when we reach? Is the next stop? Then directions. Which way is it to? I'm trying to get to. Is it within walking distance? Could you move down? And finally, is this running on time? There seems to be a delay. Could you repeat that, please? Do you commute this way every day?
16 phrases, all immediately usable, all genuinely transformative for daily travel.
And the main lesson, your daily commute is not wasted time. It is your most natural, most consistent English classroom. Every journey, an opportunity. Every question asked, a victory. Every conversation started, a breakthrough.
My 3 wrong buses morning plus the 3:30 a.m. airport crisis both proved commute English phrases work in the most stressful real situations.
tested under extreme conditions and passed completely. Please leave a comment. What is your most challenging commute situation in English? And which phrase from today will you use on your very next journey?
We read every comment. Communication over perfection. Don't be shy.
Please subscribe, give us a like, and share with anyone who has ever taken 3 wrong buses in one morning.
Keep going, and remember, always ask, does this bus go to, before you get on.
See you in the next episode. Goodbye. Keep learning English every day.